But so the context here to set up this clip is that Lance launches into basically Lauren Southern's list of sins, or he calls her a racist white nationalist, but he didn't bring any of this up during the conversation and the debate.
No.
He waited till his closing. Yes. He waited till his closing statement where she's already given her closing statement. So it's structured that she's not supposed to respond to anything he's about to say.
Right.
Okay. So that's the structure of this.
Stephen Michael Davis did a great video you guys should check out too on how the left just totally is a creature of character assassination. And this, I think this came out after he made the video because this is like the perfect example of it. Like all of this diatribe is just character assassination.
Definitely. Wolfsbane for $20 says, I don't know what Malcolm Nance is talking about. I learned a lot of the dark things America has done in middle and high school, and I'm Black living in Georgia. Black people aren't a monolith, and this is all about politics.
Here.
True.
When members of my community learned that I'd agreed to participate in this, they were appalled. I hope they at now least kind of partially understand why I did.
No, you're an idiot. Never engage on the internet
who's
again.
Talking right now?
This is the guy he's not, his face isn't there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He's his name is Tale of Twin Rabbit. I think he's indigenous,
Right.
I believe.
He's
he's definitely
If only we
low
had a
IQ.
webcam to find out.
Right. But even though he is only slightly less smug than Malcolm Nance in this conversation.
Oh, yeah.
It's like one of the smuggest motherfuckers around too. And he says, like, it's actually the parallels between this is so on point because like Malcolm, this Tale of Twin Rabbits guy says literally fucking nothing of value the entire conversation.
Yeah. Yes.
Love
But
that.
we'll get into that if we actually watch this whole debate, which we probably will at some point.
Oh God.
Okay. Before we throw it over to Lance to wrap it up, I just want to let everybody know that tomorrow we have the Hippy Dippy Roundtable on my show for this Friday. Our movie sucks.
Wait, why weren't we
I'm
invited
taking
to that?
claims for the act.
Sorry.
What's up?
Why weren't we invited to this? I know.
The Hippy
right?
Dippy Roundtable. No.
The
We should
Hippy Dippy
be. We should
Roundtable?
be. Yes.
Adam, you should get on that.
I'm not going on anything called Hippy Dippy, okay? I don't understand these shows where they invite like 25 people on.
I know.
I mean,
it's terrible.
I've been on shows where there's a lot of people, which are fun if it's like a party atmosphere type thing. But this is like a debate. How do you have a debate with 20 people?
It's awful. It's terrible.
Sounds horrible.
Next week. Now we're going to throw it over to Lance to wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't think there can be any restorative justice as long as the people responsible aren't taking claims for the actions they've done. If I could use a simile, it's kind of like you, Lauren Southern, because ultimately, if you had spent your career rising to become one of the darling children of the alt-right, palling around with people like Brittany Pettibone, Richard Spencer, touring around the globe with someone like, let's say, Stefan Molyneux, who is well known for measuring the skulls of black and white people, spreading the Great Replacement conspiracy, spreading the Great Genocide conspiracy theory, then going on tour spreading both of those conspiracy theories, in addition to going to join that far-right nationalist group, First Europa, and then joining them by shooting flares at immigrants and doing all of this while at the same time all of it bubbles over and boils over to the point where at the end of the day you ultimately led to one of the people contributing towards the Christchurch shooting, who declared that the Great Replacement theory was one of the reasons why they committed the atrocity that they did. Afterwards, you then...
Well, was there multiple people during Christchurch? I don't think there was. It's just one guy.
took everything back.
Sorry.
Pussy.
One of the people contributing towards the Christchurch shooting, who declared that the Great Replacement theory was one of the reasons why they committed the atrocity that they did. Afterwards, you then took everything back.
Pussy. You fucking
Afterwards,
pussy.
you took
Bringing this
everything
all
back.
up at the end so I don't have a chance to respond.
You can
Fuck
respond.
you.
I'm more than
bitch,
glad.
lying.
More than glad. More than glad. I would love. Please bring it all up. Bring it all
Can
up.
I just
Lauren.
say? Wait. You can respond, but let me just be clear. I am not going to be part of it. If you want to make this into a fucking shit show, I'm leaving, and I will not contribute to that because that's not that's not the type of brand I want to
Even
produce.
the host is like,
Do you both understand that?
I mean,
even he's like, what the fuck?
good.
Yeah.
I have trouble here though, because It already became a shit show, Dylan. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? You let him turn it into a shit show 25 seconds ago. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
like he should have stopped him before.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
But
If
he's just kind of waiting till he's saying his thing, and then now he's being like, "This is a shit show." I think he's.
I don't know if he should have stopped him, but I think where Dylan is wrong here is that when he says, "If you want to make this a shit show," like he's spreading the blame around.
Yeah,
like as if it's
incorrect.
When, when it's 100% Lance's fault for doing this.
Lance is the one that turned it into a shit show. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead. Sid.
Right, and you know, but Dylan is like he's a pretty far on the left, I think. So he's like, you know, he can't be perceived by his audience as defending Lauren Southern.
Oh, really? From
the serfs. You know, he's not. It's not James from like Modern Day Debate who's, you know, neutral in these circumstances.
Oh, I didn't know. So, I don't know anything about this Dylan guy, but it's just, it's like, I'm gonna run now that it already is a shit show. Let her fucking respond.
That's like saying PewDiePie contributed to the.
I know.
The guy
I know.
I mean, come on.
I think that's what Lance meant, that she was one of the people contributing to the guy, but he phrased it so it sounded like it was the guy that was multiple people in the Christ Church thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just, the thing is, and he did the same fucking thing. Remember, he did the same thing with Actual Justice Warrior, where they were kind of having a somewhat cordial conversation the entire time. And then in the closing statement, he's like, I'm going to throw a bunch of dunks at Actual Justice Warrior and call him a racist and blah, 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 blah. And this is just the Lance, the slimy Lance move. Yes. In the closing segment of the debate, when you can't respond, or you're not supposed to respond, I'm going to start throwing all these like attacks at you. It's just, it comes off so pathetic. Like, why? I don't know. I would think even his audience, well, maybe his audience is like,
love it.
You did good. You dunked on the racist. Maybe they like it. I don't know.
They gotta like it. I can't believe, because there's the nickname that they're trying to get launched for Lance is Spineless Lance. Dude, his name is Lance. Lion Lance. It just rolls off the tongue. What are you guys doing?
Lion Lance, Spineless Serfs. There you go.
What do you?
I mean, Lion Lance is better. Yeah.
At least I disagree with Destiny on a lot, but he has some conviction and principle to know that.
I know.
Slimy tactics.
I know.
Sure.
He. Did you see Destiny actually called out Lance and was like, Lance, I think you're the most bad faith motherfucker on the internet.
Yeah, he's right.
God, I wish I would have clipped it. Yeah, he went hard at Lance.
That's because, I don't know if you remember, Destiny experienced this firsthand.
Totally, yes.
From Lance. During the whole N-word debacle, the best internet debate that ever occurred was the panel of Destiny. It was on with, I forget their names. There's these two black guys. One of them was like fucking challenging Destiny to street fight or something.
What?
And the other one was like being like this really smug academic shithead. And this was the debate where the guy made a what's it called? The black nationalist slur at Destiny, saying there's a lot of Yakubian energy in this debate. Harkening back to the whole, white people are white devils and we're genetically engineered to be evil stuff. And in this conversation, the other guy kept challenging Destiny, saying, well, you don't know anything you're talking about. I'm an academic. I've studied all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then when Destiny started challenging him with specific studies that he had read, the other guy had no clue what Destiny was talking about. So then Destiny starts attacking him back, saying, oh, I'm just you're an academic. You don't know anything I'm talking about. You're completely unintelligent, uneducated, blah, blah, blah. And then after that conversation, which Serfs was part of, though he didn't talk during it, he was like, wow, Destiny, I thought it was really bad and offensive that you were calling this black guy uneducated.
Oh my God.
And Destiny's like, what are you talking about? I only called him that because he was calling me that. And he's like, no. You started this, Destiny. So he's firsthand experienced the Lance gaslighting phenomenon. So I think that's why he's able to sort of perceive the Serfs as being this bad actor.
Yeah. Lance trolled our stream with Sargon and clipped out Sargon using the F word. It was on our channel. It was on Sargon's channel, and tweeted it at.
That's right.
At who's the big commie guy that has all the power? All the power. No, a different commie, but close.
Who? I don't know who you're talking about.
He was the guy that actually got the stream removed because he started tweeting at YouTube. God, I can't remember his name, but anyway.
Oh, it's not the YouTuber. You mean the?
Well, he is a YouTuber. He was fired
is
from
one.
like Vice. He became a YouTuber.
Tim Pool.
No. We're never gonna get it. Let's just
Was
move
it
on.
Tim Pool?
No.
I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, we were on. Sargon's been on our show a million times. We were finally on Sargon's stream,
Yes.
and we're like, "Yay, we can finally, promote ourselves to Sargon's audience." And then that stream gets taken down.
It got like 200,000 views too. It was
I know.
huge. Yeah.
So Sargon says the F word at some point. It's
Yeah.
like a joke. I forget what the reference
Carlos
was.
Maza. That's it. Thank you, Caleb.
That's right.
Or
Yeah,
thank you,
Carlos Maza.
Whalers.
And fucking Lance clips it, and he's fucking like, Carlos
Yeah.
Maza, Sargon of concept, the F slur, get this taken off of YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Got it taken down. We had totally
Terrible.
forgot about this. I think
Yes.
Jeremy the Quartering actually did a video on it too.
Yeah.
We had forgotten about this, and we invited Lance on to talk to us about Kyle Rittenhouse. And Lance brings this up in like the first 5 minutes and we had like totally forgot about it. We're like, oh yeah, you fucking got our stream removed. Nice going, jackass.
See, and that I guess that shows the intelligence, the lack of intelligence of Lance, because we're talking to him.
Yes.
We're trying to be nice. We had both forgotten that he did this, and then he brings it up like immediately. So we're like, oh well, fuck you.
Oh, you guys talked with him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
had him
did.
on to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse.
How did that go?
He did not call us. He tried to call me a racist in the middle of it by suggesting that my support for Andrew Yang implied that, like, he tried to go the Andrew Yang is a darling of the alt-right route. And I completely cut him off, and everyone got mad at me.
Well, Adam like blew up on him.
Before, but I could see it coming. I didn't let him make any accusations. I cut him off before he made the
That's good.
accusations. And then I even said, like I said, there's an 85% chance you're going to be calling us racist right after the stream, if not in the next few days. And he actually made a stream and did a joke about, like pretend calling us racist, haha. Like there's no way he would do that. But obviously he did that because he didn't want to make me accurate, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say at the time of the conversation, I thought you were wrong, but now seeing all of the way Lance acts, I think you were completely right.
Thank you. Yes,
you were
exactly.
right,
Of
yeah.
course he was going down that road. Everyone in the chat was against me too. They were like, she's just talking about Andrew Yang. You're so, oh, Adam, you're so suspicious. No good faith.